What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you for the 54th edition of WWE Turn Alert. And I just did this entrance again for this Turn Alert back in October when this man randomly returned and appeared on Raw and had a really pointless run on Raw, I felt. But then tonight, he returned after being gone. I think the last time we saw him was in a match before WrestleMania with John Cena and the build for John Cena versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 34. Well, of course, I'm talking about Kane, as you see from the fire and the effect in the background and whatnot. Kane made a surprise return tonight. As I said before, Kane was drafted to SmackDown when the brand split returned in 2016. He was there, and then he had some nagging injuries, so he went away for a while, and he seemed to start focusing more on his campaign for being the mayor of Knoxville. And then he randomly returned on Raw last year and became part of that 5-on-3 TLC match that was supposed to be the Shield versus Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, Braun Strowman, and Kane. And then of course it got messed up because Roman Reigns got sick, so Kurt Angle replaced Roman, and then ended up being a feud with Kane and Braun Strowman. Again, it's like, nothing against Kane. Again, he's been, he's a Hall of Famer. He's had a great career, but it's just he just hasn't really felt relevant and useful for a long time. Well, tonight he returned on SmackDown Live after Daniel Bryan was being beat down by the Bludgeon Brothers. And the thing was as I mentioned in my live review of SmackDown tonight, I mentioned months ago how one thing I wouldn't mind seeing since Daniel Bryan had returned to in-ring action is a brief reunion with Team Hell No. And for some reason tonight, I didn't even think of that happening. But Kane did come out and save Daniel Bryan, and they hugged it out, and they reunited. Team Hell No is reunited, and they will be taking on the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules, which once again, as I keep saying, I will be in attendance live. And I'm excited. I mean, this is going to be fun. Team Hell No has been away for quite a while. It wasn't, didn't feel forced. If it was unexpected, it was a nice surprise. I didn't think they would think of them going this route with Daniel Bryan, since, he's back now. And, Daniel Bryan's he's 37 years old now. I'm sure he's not going to wrestle for that many more years, I feel. I mean, he even mentioned in the Talk Is Jericho podcast recently that he even said too, if he didn't have those injuries holding him back and forcing him to retire when he did, he said if he would have kept wrestling, he thinks by now he could have maybe considered, himself done and ready to, move on to the next stage of his life. But I think this is gonna at least keep Daniel Bryan busy. Having, Kane, turning face, of course, because he was a heel before. This is why this turn was happening. And having reforming Team Hell No again for the time being to give Daniel Bryan something to do. Is I do think over time this will build to eventually a feud with Daniel Bryan and The Miz, which I'm starting to think maybe worthwhile waiting till WrestleMania, giving us a nice longer build, like a good story and everything. Because this match has been built up. It's been giving the fans a must-see feel ever since the Talking Smack days, where The Miz just obliterated Daniel Bryan several times with great promos. The story is there. And I feel, this having Kane turning face and reforming Team Hell No with Bryan is going to, give Bryan something very good to do and also make Kane feel relevant again as well in this now current run back with WWE again. And probably, again, give them another run of the tag titles, which I think should definitely happen at some point. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Kane returning to SmackDown tonight as a babyface to reunite Team Hell No with Daniel Bryan. I'm excited. So what are your thoughts on Kane turning face and Team Hell No reuniting? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, as always. And be sure, as always, to click my like and subscribe more content to come to this channel. And follow me on Twitter at TheMayor93. And as always, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.